Cooper here again. I've enjoyed putting several videos on YouTube. Today I want to talk about website and domain selling, a little review of that and things to be aware of. And then also I want to talk about MOS and a complete review of that that I did in another part of a video also. You know, websites are out there on the internet and domain names. Now there's a difference. A domain name is what it would be your URL for your website. And so for the purposes of this video, let's say they're one of the same. Now you can go to GoDaddy or another service on the internet. You can Google domain name purchase companies. The one that's most well known is probably GoDaddy. You can go on GoDaddy, in this case GoDaddy.com, purchase a domain name, and then you have to have a vendor have what's called a web hoster or a web host for that domain name. So they're actually two of the same, but your domain name would be the name of your website. So that's the difference. Now the value of a domain name or website is like real estate out on the internet. Once you have it, there is some value to it according to how you're placed on the internet, the use of that domain name. Like being real estate, it's only worth what somebody will pay for it. So you may buy xyz.com, you think it's worth $5,000, but if nobody will pay $5,000, it's not worth that. That may be to you, but it's your house is only worth so much to somebody that may want to buy it too, or like a car. Now there are companies out there that actually, and if you'll Google, here's some friendly advice, if you'll Google, there are companies out there that actually auction website and domain names, actually the domain names, on a regular basis, live auctions, and then there's other auctions that you can participate in. So there's companies out there that actually will do that for you if you want to sell a domain name. There's actually companies that will appraise your domain name for you. So all that information is on the internet. You can Google that. I have a list, but instead of giving that to you, it's just as easy for you to go on and Google. I've participated with some of these companies before. And so it's important for people to know that you actually do have a value when you have a domain name, which is your website name. Now, there's one thing I want to caution you about. There are also companies out there on the internet that will contact you for a price, want you to partner with them. They will take your domain name or website according to them, beef it up, and then sell it several months later. The ones I've seen have said they would do this really are scams. And so be very, very leery of this. I got involved with one, made a lot of promises. My contact all of a sudden was no longer with the company, and it's a 2-foot shuffle. They constantly won't give you a square answer, and so I'm not going to tell you what company that is, but if you are ever contacted by someone that says we will help your website beef it up for a price and then help sell it for you for an X amount of price, or for they'll say that we can get it up to a certain price without any guarantees. The number's always inflated. If you ever get a call like that, be very polite as always, but say please don't call back. I'm not interested. I've heard about companies like you before. That's the best friendly advice I can give you. I would think, in my experience, these companies are scams, scam artists, and prey off of people that want to make money in a good, honest way, but they make promises they can't keep. Now, that's a little bit about domain names and websites. Now, there's an opportunity I would like to share with you a little bit about. And it's MOS, or Wealth Masters International. It's a company that I've ran across here just a little bit recently. I've participated with them. Let me tell you a little bit about this company. There's two companies put together. MOS is the marketing side of Wealth Masters International. Wealth Masters really cares about the individuals they sign up from a health, wealth, and wisdom standpoint. You actually go through training with them to broaden your wisdom. About yourself, about life, make yourself a better person. They are a consulting group that also help you with your investments, to make sure that you're building wealth, both financially and as an individual, and also care about your health standpoint. If you're having a problem losing weight or just being healthier. So it's health, wealth, and wisdom. It's the total package. It's an internet marketing company. And also, let me share with you a little bit about the MOS side, the Millionaire Operating Systems. This is a company that when you sign up with them, they hold you by the hand. They actually do all the training with you and for you. They do the leads. They actually have success coaches that contact the leads for you to make money. So from day one, you are making money while you're learning the business. And ultimately, over 6 months, over 9 months of training, they're hoping you're in a position where you can do more and more and more and become more self-independent, or they can continue to make calls by their success coaches and make money for you. A lot of money can be made through MOS, Wealth Masters International. I've just started out, and I've just been very, very pleased with their training, their support. There's a daily charge call. People answer their phone. It's just not by email. And so this is a very quality group of people out of Midland, Texas, is where Wealth Masters is located. So I would strongly recommend, if you're looking for something on the internet, if you want to buy and sell domains, you better know what you're doing. You can be taken advantage of. A more healthier way would be to find a group or a company like MOS, Wealth Masters International, participate with. This company's been around 7 years, has made a lot of money. They're debt-free. They have high marks on the internet of the people that I've talked to. And so I would strongly encourage you to take a look at that. Now, you're watching a video, and below the box of that video is a little box called description. There's a website in that description box that will take you to a link that tells you a little bit more about MOS and Wealth Masters. So again, thank you for listening today. And I always finish my videos by saying, do something good for somebody else today, and you go have a great day. Thanks.